Hi everyone, how are you doing? I am going to cook some meat today. I miss you guys. I know you can't talk to me right now, but I hopped on today. I'm in my sweats and I just want to cook some food for you, okay? So what we're gonna do today is we're going to cook some chopped meat. I got a lot here. I'm like cooking for many days. Maybe it's actually too much. Maybe I should just do half chicken and half the meat. That's what I'm gonna do. All right, I'm gonna put this away. Put this on the side. Thank you for working that out with me. Okay, so what I need to do first is I need to find a scissor. I have one right over here. I have to cut one of the chicken packages. And then, I know, so exciting. I should talk while I'm cutting the chicken packages. All right, so these are chicken thighs, and you know I like to season them up pretty nicely. You also know that I like gloves because I don't like touching meat with my hands. So the first thing that I'm gonna do right now is I'm going to put on the frying pan. Okay, and put it like on medium heat. Let's see. You caught me. I'm checking myself out because I wanted to see how I looked in this sweatshirt. It's one of my newer sweatshirts. It's from Target and it's an Avatar sweatshirt. It's pretty baggy. I look a little frumpy up in here, but it's winter. We all get a pass to be frumpy in the winter. I'm feeling quite the frump, and I know my Choice moderators understand the after holiday frump feel. You guys probably do too. All right, so I'm gonna take a bowl and I'm gonna put my chicken in it because I have to season the chicken. So I have this bowl, roll up the sleeves, don't want chicken on the sleeves, and throw it right in here. There we go. Done. Now I think I can put the meat in. We'll have it start sauteing. There we go. Done. All right, now let's see. We got 3 thighs right here that I'm gonna bake. Now, you know I like to wash the gloves when I touch the meat because I have to touch spices. So what I'm gonna do, oh, and I lied. I am gonna do the other chicken because there's not as much as I thought there was. Guys, I found the chicken. I thought I lost the chicken. I put it in the sink until I could deal with it. Sorry, I'm off to the side. All right, back in the camera. All right, so now I have 6 chicken thighs. I thought there was a lot more than there was. It doesn't make sense to cook 3 chicken thighs. It's me and my dad, and we're gonna at least eat 2 a meal. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna grab is Omaha steak seasoning. I'm gonna throw a bunch in chicken, like a lot. It's really good. All right, now I've got some olive oil. Needs to be opened. I like to use a lot of olive oil, and then it coats the seasoning around. Okay. So now, because I have gloves on, I would never do this if I didn't have gloves on. You can. Many cooks do it. I just don't like meat on my hands. I can't do it. Okay. It's kind of fun. I'm getting all of the seasoning everywhere. There we go. So it kind of like marinates in the seasoning. Ideally, I would have marinated this already, but I didn't think ahead. I was working. All right, there we go. Nice and juicy. I gotta get this over here. Sorry, you have my back right now, but I just gotta get this chicken on this plate. Okay. Pour the rest of the seasoning over it. Now that I'm done touching raw meat, I'm gonna take off the gloves and throw them away so I don't have to deal with them. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, show you the chicken. Voila, raw chicken, yum, Jillian. I am going to throw this in the oven. It's set at 350, by the way, and I'm gonna put it in the oven for probably about an hour. Oh, I'm gonna check it throughout. All right, now it's time to check out the chopped meat. All right, so I'm gonna show you. See, I put the chopped meat in here. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to break it all up like, you know, like hamburger helper. So I hope everyone had a good holiday season and enjoyed whatever you were celebrating. I know it's back to being a different year, right? We've been going through this a while, but I gotta tell you, I still enjoy connecting with people virtually, and I'm so glad that we have this. Right. In the meantime, while I'm sauteing this food, I gotta set up some vegetables. Alright. I'm gonna use mixed vegetables. I'm a fan. I know corn isn't keto per se. There's corn and peas, but I don't use too much of it. Oops. And put it right in with the meat. Done. And you know, like when I cook everything differently all the time, right? Like I never do the same thing. I don't follow recipes much. Unless I'm baking, then you kind of have to. What I'm trying to do right now is trying to line up this. There we go. I got to press. You don't want to put it back in the freezer and then it'll get, the vegetables will get freezer burned if they're not closed properly. Okay, there we go. I also like to throw a little bit of butter in. I'll be throwing in cream. You know, it's a keto dish. So in addition to beef, I'm adding butter and cream. Close your ears, you people who like to watch your fat intake. But remember, I don't eat sugar or carbohydrates. And I don't eat a lot of this. I eat small portions of it, but it's really quite yummy. I got my cream out. What I am going to need is some kind of cheese. And I just happen to have a bunch of sharp cheddar that I'm going to melt into it too. See, you use what's in your fridge. Leftovers from New Year's. I'm going to have some of my coffee. Anyway, so yeah, I'm rocking the human resources recruiting lifestyle. I like it a lot. I like my coworkers. They're really nice. I like what's going to happen in the future. We're going to work hard to really support the employees, but it takes a little time and it's going to come together. And we're also doing a lot of hiring. So that's also exciting too. And I'm excited to learn more about it. I'm going to learn more about online recruitment and using all the different cool apps that there might be. So that's all coming. But I'm still learning. It's only been 2.5 months. But I will tell you, I really do love it. I love HR. I'm an HR nerd. Okay. Now, we're just sauteing the meat. It's hard to break it up because it's kind of like gluing itself together. Oh, I want some cauliflower in this. I don't know if I brought cauliflower in from outside though. I have a fridge outside that I'm not going to keep a lot of our vegetables. Ah, cauliflower. Got it. It's right here. It's hard as a rock. I gotta break it up. I want to put it in there. I think I'm gonna use the microwave. Alright. There we go. Let's do like 7 minutes. So, anyway, let's see. What else is new? Not much. It's cold. I miss paddleboarding. I miss biking. I miss outdoors, hiking, pool, the sun. But even though I miss it, I'm not going to be negative, and I'm going to understand that it's good for me to be indoors and practice my ukulele and do some yoga indoors. And I do always find fun things to do while I'm cooped up in the house during the winter. But I really miss the warm weather. All right. Meat's cooking nicely. Getting coated in butter. Yum, 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 yum. The chicken's gonna be a while. Maybe we need like some kind of time lapse right now. So I'm at 12 minutes on it. So maybe what I'll do is I'll upload 2 separate videos so it doesn't take as long. That's probably what I'll do. So let me show you before this video comes to a close and then you see me in like 20 minutes when everything's a little bit more cooked. I'm gonna show you, this is the meat so far and the vegetables before I add the cauliflower. Now sometimes I do layers. I'm getting all fogged up. Sometimes I do layers, but I'm not going to today because I'm lazy. I just don't feel it. Layers is like cooking everything separately. I'm just gonna mix it all together with cream and cheese and put it in the oven so it becomes like a little delicious casserole. Yum, 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 yum. All right. To be continued. I'll see you guys in a little bit.